Uh-huh. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Been a minute. It's been since last year, actually. Made one of these videos. Uh, you know how it is. Life get in the way. You just feel a little uninspired or whatever. But no, we making it happen today. On our way to the old Golden Gate Bridge here. A lot of construction right now, man. I don't know if they're trying to squeeze it in or they just got their budgets renewed for the year or what, man. A lot of underground. A lot of cone zones everywhere. Uh, so I don't know. I'm gonna run this by everyone. You tell me what you think. Are we just officially back to how bad it was on traffic, or has this been happening and I just finally noticed it today? Or because y'all remember a few years ago, people were staying home and getting that free money or whatever, and we owned the roads. That was amazing, right? Remember? I remember that. That was great, and it was just us and other trucks and cops, and that was about it, really. And that was cool. And then people started going back out of the house again, and then, but I felt like it was lighter. And I honestly, maybe I'm wrong, I'm overly optimistic, but I felt like there was a little more courtesy. Like people had been like, "Oh man, I just took 2 years off, getting paid to sit at home and watch Tiger King or whatever. Maybe I just won't go out of my way to screw with trucks." And then today it just dawned on me. It's probably been happening for a while. It's just as bad as it was before that now. Like I've had so many people try to squeeze me out of lanes and back to flipping trucks off, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a bad day. Maybe just the area I was at this morning. I don't know, man. But I feel like we're officially, like, if you had just skipped the whole pandemic era, you would just not know a difference now. Whereas beforehand, I would think like maybe a year ago, if you didn't know about it, you'd be like, wow, all of a sudden these roads, people are a little nicer. There's a little less traffic. People are using a little more common sense to drive and courtesy, but nah, no longer. I also had a guy slam on his brakes in front of me earlier on a road kind of like this one. This is technically a state highway. This is part of Highway 1. Um, just stopped and just sat there. And I was like, oh shit, his car stall out? Or so eventually I kind of got around him. Nah, he was just FaceTiming. I don't know. He must have been talking to someone about something real important. And it was more important than like, driving or whatever. He's just on his FaceTime. So I guess that was his priority at that point. I'm glad I was able to stop in time. That would have been not my fault or whatever, but I don't know. I'd prefer to just keep no incidents. I don't really care if they're at faults or not. Just prefer to keep it incident free as much as possible. Anyway, so what else has been going on out here? I'm just trying to get this day done, man. I got to go do a pickup about 20 miles from here, maybe 30, and then drive it another 30 miles, and then I can go drop this trailer at a drop yard and basically go home, go park the truck back at my yard, and then that's it. So excited about that. You know those days where you just have a lot of near misses, or people are kind of, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like extravagant, but just a lot of situations in which if you weren't kind of on point and driving defensively, you would have tangled up with somebody. That's one of those days, man. It always kind of gets my nerves frayed a little bit because I'm just not trying to deal with all that. So I'm going to cautiously proceed through the rest of my day and then just try to get off the road and stay that way. And hopefully it'll be a little better tomorrow. I don't know. Of course, I start making this video and there's not another car on the road. So that's about how that works. That's funny. There's nobody out here right now. That's hilarious. Maybe they're all running into each other other places. I don't know. So I guess courtesy was a temporary uh, side effect of whatever, of the whole lockdown situation, where people were a little bit more grateful for us and just, showed us some degree of courtesy instead of going out of their way to make it harder, make it more dangerous. It's funny because there we are. We're officially on the bridge. It's funny because it's not like the people get anywhere any faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. How many times have you had that happen? Some jerk off, he's cutting lanes, no blinker, he's in and out, he's doing 85, and then when you take your exit, you get down at the bottom of the on ramp, and there he is. It's like, man, so you just endangered all them lives and stressed out a bunch of people for what? You didn't. You didn't reach your destination any faster. You just maybe that's it. They just enjoy doing that, and that's just how what they want to do is take that risk out there and cause a bunch of havoc. I don't know, man. Uh, Not sure the mentality behind that, or just obliviousness. More likely, I think people just act like they're the main character, and that everyone else is just kind of a in the background, and the story's all about them, and they can do what they want when they want. Ooh, there's one of them new C8s. Those are growing on me. I was not a fan of the mid-motored Corvettes, but the more I'm starting to see them, the more I'm kind of liking them. I'd like to drive one. I'd like to try one out. There's zero chance of me purchasing one, but it'd be cool to drive one. Just see what it's like. Probably handles real well. Oh, I don't think the Z06 one's out yet, is it? We'll wait for that Z06 one to come out. It's gonna be fast, real fast. Mid-motor, all kinds of traction, handling, and whatnot. Anyway, that's it. I just mainly wanted to complain about traffic being back to what it used to be, and just the level of selfishness out here on the road. Just feel like I just aged 2 days during one drive shift. Let me know if you can relate, or maybe I'm just complaining too much. Just I should just shut up and drive the truck. That's cool too. It's about 50-50 shot of either one of those being accurate. Anyway, all right. You guys be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. I have no uploading schedule. Just whenever I happen to think of something, and I'll throw it out here. So thanks for watching. Hit the buttons and what have you, and see you on the next one. Be safe. Later.